Now, you see why when I explain certain things to people, you have to change your perspective, because I told you, it's always these same people, right? When you understand, I even saw the 444 on her page, and I said, oh, they think this is a joke. I said, what, they going to have her run? And I'm sitting back because I know when I said that veil broke, I said, she just as stupid as they are. So here it is, she wins something, but all the fires and all this stuff in Cali, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I said, Miss Famous, Miss Church, y'all don't faze me like that. That's the thing that they don't get. So understand all the little craziness that they've been trying to pull. That's why you see the injuries in the NBA, right? All the selfishness. Even the other Olympic runners need to kind of stop and say, now, why did they set that up for her? She hadn't run all that time, you guys. And you have to understand what makes it so pathetic is the fact that we've never even raced. And so when I'm looking at this whole thing, and just because I'm blogging certain stuff, when you understand, when I talk about some athletes needing to get over themselves, this is what I mean. They will start drama. And when I talk about suppressing talent, it's real. Look at what they were doing. That's why I told you, when they got out there, summer track, now they've tainted track. And you get to a point, you're like, I can't care if the sport dies. If it dies, it's because she killed it. It's because they let this fool here kill it. So everything they let them infiltrate, I have no respect for it. So I put the article up intentionally saying, now watch, when you know the clocks can be wrong and they can switch it around the same way they did with their AAU stuff. How do you trust it? Well, you know, marketing and all that kind of stuff. When I just said, watch, all these people keep getting jacked up. They wanted to do A, B, and C. When I said, I kept it moving on all them storms in the areas that they're from. So they're so tunnel vision, right? They're thinking I'm talking about the sport, right? She jacked up. Ooh, they're going to have her run. See? Yeah, there. In your face. That's not in my face. I know there's a tropical storm in Southern California because God knows your heart. So even she has changed. She used to be more humble and more in the church and all that. And she flipped it up, right? And she went to that 444 stuff. Well, I don't know what you're going to do about the storms in Southern California, sweetie. But I do know, because you guys are so pathetic right now, the sport that they love so much is crumbling. NBA stuff, same thing. When I saw Aldridge put that up, I'm like, y'all think this shit a game. All these injuries falling around them. You don't faze me like that. I think y'all have just missed the whole point. So all these people that were supposedly so in the church, you saw them, Allison Felix, Aldridge. I say, you know what? I think they think this is a joke. So when I say I don't respect it, that is exactly what I mean. I don't know what these folks thought. But when I talk about the fact that I'm not starstruck, don't you ever get that twisted. When you try to put people above somebody, and some of these people who are Muslim understand what I'm talking about when I said a true prophetess, you don't faze me, okay? What you should have been doing is respect the message, right? But you did. Instead, you're going to keep on trolling and keep on trolling. When I said I don't have to listen to that shit, it's because I knew what I was talking about. Now you got fires all in California. So what did you prove? Way in London somewhere, right? That we don't know if the time is right or whatever. We don't even know at this point because of all the manipulation, what's real and what's not real. And that's the scene that they have created. And unfortunately, again, when I say I'm chill and I'm calm, this is what I mean. Even some of the same people who God was supposedly so at the center of your world, look what you became. You became all about trying to prove me wrong about something, and you didn't. What you just showed the world with. These fools really were that worried about her blog. Exactly. That's the point. When you have people that are so concerned about words and what you say to the point that they're even willing to mess with your son, you pay attention to what kind of role models they're not. Thank you very much. That's a role model. Maybe try